Hi, everyone. How are we doing today? You good? Thank you all so much for being here. So this is our last Utility Systems Lunch and Learn of 2023. Yay! But don't be upset. We're going to do this again next year, but we do it quarterly. So we'll see you again, hopefully, in January. So we're going to start working on the topics and have different speakers and stuff for you. So definitely keep an eye out in your email. So you're going to see our schedule for next year. Hopefully, by the end of this year, we'll have that all planned out for you. So again, thank you all so much for being here. I see a lot of familiar faces, which is awesome. You all really have become our ambassadors. You are truly an extension of us, because frankly, we're outnumbered, right? So we have over 300 employees in Utility Systems, but we have way more customers. We have like 94,000 customers. So as much as we would love to be in front of every one of those folks, it's difficult. So we have events like this to make sure that we're continuing to spread our information around. You all take it with you. You share it with your friends, your family, your neighbors, which is wonderful. Like I said, you're our ambassadors. So I can't thank you enough for your time and your interest and your participation. So thank you all so much again for being here. So my name is Jenny Tomes. I am the Assistant Manager of Community Outreach for Port St. Lucie Utility Systems. We have some staff members here with us today. So presenting today on utility billing is Utility Billing Supervisor Gabrielle Capone right here. So she is our speaker for today. So hopefully you all were able to pick up the packets. So everything that's up on the screen, you will have on a piece of paper in front of you. There's a lot of numbers, a lot of data. So you can take that with you if you need to refer back to it. So if you didn't grab one, I can grab one for you before we get started. As you can see, we are being televised. We're being recorded. So anybody who couldn't make it today is able to go onto the city's YouTube channel and watch not only this Lunch and Learn, but all the ones that we've done so far. We know it's hard to get out here sometimes to join us, so we wanted to make this available for everyone. I would like to thank our sponsor, E1. Joe Papadakis is in the back here, so say hi to Joe. So they have been wonderful. So their sponsorship allows us to produce this event for you all. So we can't thank them enough. If you have any sewer-specific questions, Joe will be available after for anything sewer-related. He can help you with that. Also, I handed out to you, you may have gotten them at the front, those feedback surveys. So just be sure at the end of the presentation to fill those out and let us know how we did today. All right? So we are going to get started. Like I said, we have Gabrielle Capone. She's going to be our speaker for today. And she is going to talk about utility billing. Again, in your packets, you have lots of numbers and graphics and things that she's going to go over. So I'm going to turn it over to her. After the presentation, we are going to have a couple computer stations set up for anyone who wants any one-on-one help with their account. So if you have any specific questions about your utility bill or your account, we're going to have some stations set up so you can go in there, get some one-on-one help. If you have any updates or changes that you'd like to make, we can help you with that. So be sure to stay after. So I'm going to turn it over to Gabrielle. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Jenny. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you all are enjoying your lunch. I will be speaking to you today regarding all things utility billing related. I just wanted to start out with sharing with you all that we are currently billing over 94,000 customers. With the city continuing to grow, we try to find new ways to convenience our customers the best way possible, including the way our customers can pay their utility bill. I wanted to start out this presentation with going over our new electronic billing and payment portal that launched in December of last year. If you are familiar with our website, utility.cityofpsl.com, you will be greeted with several different links, including an option to pay your bill. This feature is great for those who would like to make a one-time payment safely and securely. With Invoice Cloud, customers have more options for payment methods, including Apple Pay, PayPal, and Venmo. Yes, sir. So So the question that was asked is, if you use a credit card, will there be a fee for that? Currently, there is no fee for that, but we do anticipate rolling into a new credit card fee for Invoice Cloud, which will be introduced to the customers starting in November. At this time, there is no credit card fee. The following information is the search results that you will receive when you have put in your account information. Based on your account number and your last name, you will see the invoices listed below, starting with your most recent bill at the top. Once you select the invoice you would like to pay, simply add the item to your cart. It will review your selection, and once you proceed to payment, you will be prompted with the available payment methods. You will also notice at the bottom, there's a Register Selected Invoice button. That will help you register online if you have not yet registered for an online account. Once you set up an online account, you will be able to view recent payments, invoices, and schedule a payment. You can also enroll in autopay, paperless, and pay by text, which will be at the top right-hand screen. So those options are available for you all to make it convenient for you to make a payment. I want to notate that the pay by text is very convenient, especially if you are familiar and handy with your cell phone. You can receive a text message letting you know that your bill is due, and you can simply respond to that text message, and you will be able to pay your bill with the payment method that you have on file with them. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about Invoice Cloud or how to pay online? Okay. Like Jenny reiterated that at the end of this presentation, if anybody would like to have help setting up online or had any questions about their online account, we'll be happy to help them at the end. You have a question? Yes, sir. The question that was asked is if this was different from what they're currently using for, you say, for autopay. You can set up autopay through your account at a glance, but if you are currently using that, this system has not changed since then. Was there another question? Yes, sir. Absolutely, yep. There will incur a fee with that as well. The only fee that will not be incurred is if you make a cash payment or you use a check, and we receive your check in the mail. Correct. All electronic payments are included in this fee. It'll be 95 cents. Correct. And that's for electronic checks. Yes, sir. Correct. Yes, sir, in the back.
It seems like almost on a daily basis there are hacking situations going on with different websites where our credit information, credit card information is being exposed. What type of software or special programs do you use here at the city on this website to protect our information?
This specific portal that we use is with our third party affiliated with Invoice Cloud. They are up to date on the latest information. They are a highly secure and safe website that our customers can use to give them confidence that no information would be released or there so. Yeah, they are an excellent source for our customers to make a payment, absolutely. I myself personally am confident in using Invoice Cloud. I think it's been a great platform that we've used, which was launched back in December of this year, and I think it's been a very convenient and safe place for our customers to make a payment. Yes, ma'am.
What are the differences in the fee structure? So checking versus credit card versus whatever other payment.
The checking is 95 cents out of your checking account. Any credit cards, or if you pay with Apple Pay, for instance, anything that is affiliated with your credit card information will be, I think it's $3.
There's a minimum.
There's a minimum.
What's the minimum charge?
The minimum is $1.95, but the rate will be 2.75%. I just want to, yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Well, every time I do that, they simply deduct it from my next month's bill. And I called and I asked them why that was. They said, well, y'all's software couldn't distinguish between paying off loan and paying off bill. So I just wondered why it's still on there.
Are you mailing in a check payment, may I ask? You are? Okay. When you are mailing in a check payment, are you putting in, there's a box below the payment that's due, it'll have an additional payment spot where the customer can request to put that payment, okay, towards your principal? That has not been changed, but if you would like to come see me afterwards, I would absolutely love to help you assist with that. Yeah, with that information though, when you put in the specific amount that you want to pay, especially if it's towards a loan, we're the ones that are breaking down that payment, so we should be able to differentiate between paying your bill and paying the loan, absolutely. I would love to come see you afterwards so that we can talk about it more. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so after you review your account at a glance and you can look at these additional options that you have, you can look at your recent invoices, you can look at your recent payments that you've made. You could even schedule an upcoming payment so you can pay ahead of time and it'll automatically deduct out of your account. The next thing that I wanted to get into was our recent rate change. I want to talk numbers on this and say that you may have noticed in the past month's bill that you received an insert regarding City Council's consideration of a 1.5% increase to your utility bill, which went into effect October 1st. This will be reflected in your November bill. An example that we use to show above here is based on the usage of 5,000 gallons per month. This is an average for most residents who use our water and sewer service. Another example that I wanted to share with you all is how we rate the usage, which is based on per 1,000 gallons. Yes, sir?
That last picture you had up there, is that an actual average dollar amount per bill, $93.98?
Correct, and that is based on 5,000 gallons of consumption. You're welcome. So with these block charges here, I wanted to reiterate that it is based on per 1,000 gallons. Our rate industry standard based on conservation value, meaning that the more water you use, the higher your rate will be for your water usage. Using this practice will help encourage our residents to be more conservative of their water usage. The next few slides I wanted to show examples with a breakdown of your bill. Each bill, whether you only have sewer or water, or you have both, is going to contain a base charge, which is a readiness to serve fee. The first bill is an example of what a sewer-only customer would be charged. All sewer-only customers are charged 6,000 gallons per month. The sewer base charge is $19.43, which again is our readiness to serve fee. The sewer-only customers will be charged at a rate of $8.27. The next bill is an example of what a water-only customer will be charged. Their usage is based on the water consumption from that month. The first 5,000 gallons will be charged at a rate of $4.79, and they will be charged for 1,000 gallons over that rate, which will be $6.24, making the total usage charge of $30.19. So I want to, if you guys can see up here at the top, this customer has consumed 6,000 gallons of water. Anything above 5,000 gallons, between 5,000 and 12,000 gallons, will be at a rate of $6.24. So anything below that 5,000, you will be charged at a rate of $4.79, which is what most of our customers consume. You take that base charge plus the usage, and that'll give you your grand total of your water bill. We have a question in the back?
Usage of 5,000 gallons.
Correct.
This month, we were away for 3 weeks out of the 4 weeks. Why are we charged for 5,000 gallons when we weren't even in the country?
If your water meter read that usage, that is what you will be charged. If you did not receive any usage, then you should have received a bill for just that base charge, because we are guaranteeing you that water usage.
So we're paying that minimum whether we use it or not.
You're paying the base automatically of $12.01. That is correct, because we are guaranteeing you that service. Yes, sir, did you have a question?
So you use the term ready to serve, did I get that right?
Ready to service, absolutely.
Service, okay, that's what you're talking about.
Correct, for the base charge. Okay, so for the third example that I wanted to share with you all, which is what most of our residents have, is they use our water and our sewer services. So I wanted to break down this bill to show you what you are getting charged for with this. Starting with the water base charge, again, is $10.22. The customer here has used 3,000 gallons of water. So for the 3,000 gallons of water, they will be charged at a rate of $4.79 per 1,000 gallons, giving them a total usage charge of $14.37. This customer has a sewer base charge of $17.65. The sewer usage is based off of the water consumption of 3,000 gallons at a rate of $8.27 per 1,000 gallons. I would like to notate with this bill that if your water exceeds 8,000 gallons, your sewer will be capped at that amount. And that is pertaining to our customers that have water and sewer. So with the base charge of the water and the sewer, or the water usage and the base charge, that gives you the water subtotal of $24.59. The sewer charge is based on your base charge plus your usage, which will equal $42.46. You take both of those subtotals, the water and the sewer, which will give you that grand total of $67.05. Yes, ma'am.
Every month, I get the same order for $40.
$40.33? Mm-hmm.
Now, if I were to power wash my house and my driveway, I don't have to do it, but if I were to use my water to power wash, and I use however many gallons we use to power wash, how would that affect my sewer?
The only way that would affect your sewer amount, the sewer is based on what your water meter is reading. So for example, a customer that only has sewer, you cannot determine how that is being read, which is why they're capped off at 8,000 gallons. For someone that, like you, that has water and sewer, you're going to be charged based on what that meter is reading. However, for someone that has the water and the sewer, and let's say you used a power washer, right, and you went to go wash the driveway, you went to go power wash the house, things like that, and you might exceed the 8,000 gallons, which is capped off for the water and sewer customers. You will only be charged for 8,000 gallons pertaining to your sewer bill only. For your water, you would be paying for however much that consumption was for your water meter.
Okay, so then I shouldn't expect more than a minimum rise in my sewer bill on my total bill.
Absolutely, as long as it does not go over the 8,000. The 8,000 is the max. That's what we cap off for our residents that have both water and sewer. Right, for your water bill. Exactly.
Up until about 4 or 5 years ago, when I power washed once a year, I was given an 80% reduction on my bill, because that power wash water went into my lawn, which I didn't need, because I have a sprinkler system in the well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That power wash water went into my lawn, and so I received an 80% reduction in the water bill. If I went to the office and said, I did my annual power wash, you were allowed once a year.
That is correct. We absolutely do allow once a year an adjustment on our customer's account, especially if you have a pool and you had a leak. You can absolutely call customer service and they will be happy to give you that one-time adjustment on your account, especially for those situations.
But they didn't do it. They didn't do it for me, and they didn't do it for my 2 sisters.
How do you get that rebate?
Okay.
I called and I asked and everyone says, oh no, we don't do that any longer.
Absolutely.
More like, kind of like a leak adjustment, it's small adjustment on power wash, more like a full adjustment.
Once a year?
Once a year, yeah.
So everyone can call once a year and ask for a power wash adjustment.
Yes, you can adjust it. It's not 80% though, it goes like, it's not 80% of the bill. Average, credit, but you will be getting a discount on your, on that. And the sewer will be.
One time a year.
I think you should repeat that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're what representative? Who were you from the company?
I'm Maria, the customer service supervisor. Can you hear me now? Okay. So you do get a one-time adjustment every year, and if you call for a power washer adjustment, we will adjust your bill. Not like a leak adjustment, but we will adjust your bill. We will adjust your sewer and a portion of your water.
If I could make a suggestion, that would be nice to have a flyer in one bill a year to let people know, because she told me, I've told many people, and we've called and they say, oh no, we don't do that any longer in Port St. Lucie.
You can see me. When did you do your power wash? Do you know?
We haven't done it.
Okay.
because we've been
Okay.
waiting.
Okay.
You were telling me that, and your name is Maria?
Yeah, I'm Maria.
Last name.
Rivas, R-I-V-A-S.
Thank you.
Sure, if you do it October 1 this year, you don't do it September 28th the next year.
Right, correct. Yes, 1 year, 12 months. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir, in the back.
Okay, just want to get straight. The water charges float based upon your usage,
That is correct.
but the sewer charges do have a cap regardless of how much water you use.
That is correct. You're welcome. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Even if you're enrolled in auto pay, you still pay that fee each time you withdraw the payment?
That is effective November. I just want to reiterate that. That is not current, but yes, that is correct.
So to avoid the fee, you would cancel the auto pay and then pay by check?
Yes, to avoid the fee, you can absolutely cancel auto pay. You can pay by check, which you can mail to us. We do currently have 3 drop boxes at City Hall where you can drop off your payment and you can make a cash payment as well. Yes, sir.
I'd like to make a suggestion. I appreciate what y'all are doing, and I realize there's only so much room to make a projection up there, but I can't follow it. If you had a pointer, it would make it better. But, having said that, the county, property appraiser has videos on YouTube on how to read your trim notice and this, that, and the other, and they're very informative. I suggest that you consider making a video, putting it on YouTube, and just making people aware of it.
I absolutely agree with you, and that is why all of you are here today, being our ambassadors and joining us for these lunch and learns, so that you can provide to us feedback to help us become a better community and help us better serve our residents. I absolutely agree with that.
Where is it going to be available?
It would be on the City of Port St. Lucie website.
Okay, would you consider a wider distribution like YouTube or whatever? You know?
I would love to consider those things. We do, for our Lunch and Learns, we do post those videos on YouTube, but we like to interact with our customers as best as possible, and we allow suggestions. I accept the suggestions. I encourage suggestions. So anything that we can do to make the community more informative and a better community overall is what we stand behind.
Well, there's more than 50, yeah, I can talk. There's more than the people in Port St. Lucie living here that can view that video. There's a lot of people looking at this area to move into.
I agree.
That would be real informative because they're not going to go, I mean, nobody would think about going to the city website to look about a utility bill, reading it, but they would go to YouTube. That's just my suggestion.
Yeah, that's where, yeah, they will be on YouTube. Yes, sir, in the back. You're welcome.
To go back a couple of pages, the 1.5% increase by the city. What is that exactly?
The 1.5%? The 1.5% is a proposed rate that will provide funding needed to cover increased daily operating costs, costs associated with meeting state and federal water and wastewater treatment regulations. This study was recommended incremental annual rate increase of the 1.5%. To finish wrapping up here, I just wanted to say that I hope this presentation gave everyone a better understanding regarding the utility bill. I do appreciate Kevin being up here to answer some other questions that were related to utilities, but it is our mission to provide our community and our environment with clean, safe utility services through exceptional customer support and communication. I appreciate you all taking the time to be with us today. Like Jenny said at the beginning, I want to reiterate that if you guys have any questions about your bill or you want to talk more about Invoice Cloud, we do have computers up here set up at the front, and we'll be happy to help you all. Thank you very much. I'm going to pass it back to Jenny.
Boy, thank you, everyone. This was the most interactive one yet. Thank you so much for your questions. I told our team, I said, please be here. We'd prefer to have your questions answered here versus, well, call me, I'll get that for you. So thank you so much to our staff that were here with us today to help answer those questions. Again, I really appreciate your time and your interest and your attention, and please feel free to stay after if you have any more questions for us. But thank you, and hopefully we'll see you again next year. Thanks.